You guys, it's the very next day. Look at this. It's snowing.
Sideways.
Sideways. In circles. You have a fun day today.
At least 2 are inside.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Well, I guess we've kind of done it in Colorado, so. Pays to live in a cold place, maybe?
Yeah, it does. All right, let's get some breakfast.
For this World Cup, there was 82 athletes. We were all split up into 3 semifinal groups. I was in Group C for the day, had 28 other women in my group, so we started out with swim for the day. 200 meters, there's me. And here we go. I had a pretty good swim for the day. I was in heat 2 of 4, so they put you in a heat based on your seed time from a previous event on what you swam for that. So you're basically swimming around other women that swim similar to same speed as you. And I had a fairly good swim that day, ended up winning my heat, and had a pretty good time for the 200-meter swim.
So we finished swimming. Now it's time for lunch. It's already noon. I'll see you upstairs. This is lunch. Ham sandwich. The beets, we added the beets. Spice it up a little bit.
And I'm making my own.
She's making her own.
Really lucky to be able to make, like, actually sit down and eat a lunch day of a competition. That's rare.
Okay, next after this.
Fencing.
Fencing. Headed to the fencing.
The second event for Group C was the fencing. In the fencing event, we do 1 touch with each opponent, victory or defeat. So it's a little different than an épée style format of fencing. And we have 1 minute to get this touch. I unfortunately did not have a very good day in fencing. A little bit rusty after not competing for a year. So definitely have some things to work on leading up to Tokyo. The last event of the day is the combined event of running and laser shooting. I started the event in 26th place, and the top 10 automatically qualify to finals, and the other 6 athletes are chosen based off of points. So I was pretty far back. I was just trying to do the best I could, move my way up in the rankings. We come in and we have to do 5 hits on the target, and then we have 800 meters of running. So here's a little bird's eye view of the course that we were running. And each round, your goal is just to run and shoot as fast as you can, try and run down as many people as you can. I was pretty consistent with my shooting and had a good practice round with the running. The course was very wet and slushy and dirty from the snow that morning. As you can tell, everyone's bundled up and we have gloves on, so it's pretty chilly out there. But practicing in Colorado was definitely a little bit normal for me to run in these conditions. It's still a little bit challenging to shoot in these conditions and just through some of the tight turns as well. Running in the mud and the wet slushiness was a little bit hard, but I was fortunate enough to run down some girls, and I finished the combined in 19th place. I was still quite a ways off from making finals, but have another opportunity at World Cup 2 in Sofia.
Well, we were rinsing her off.
Ah, I'm getting you wet.
We can go to dinner.